Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Study Mania. Our today's topic, definitely you can see from my back, I'm going to talk about government. 6th standard students, they have got a chapter in civics, but let me tell you one more fact about civics. Now the name of this particular subject, civics, has been changed to political science. That means this is according to the National Curriculum Framework 2005, the nomenclature of the subject has been changed now. So now, what is government? How does it work? What are the branches and what are the levels of government? This we are going to talk in detail. So although some answers are already there with you, I'm going to give just a hint what you need to keep in the mind at the time when you are going to write in the examination hall for all about government. So government is the body which is going to administer a political unit. Of course, a single line definition more than enough. If you want to score 1 mark category, definition is asked from you. Government, what we will say, government is a body which is going to administer a political unit. Political unit means maybe state, maybe country or a town. So government is a body which is going to administer political unit or a state. So why we need a government? Very first question that you may encounter, government. We need government definitely because it is providing the several services to us. And this question in 5 mark category you often get in examination hall. What are the different functions that are discharged by the government? तो सरकार आपको कई प्रकार से सहायता करती है. अब वो कौन से तरीके हैं? Let us talk about them. Some of you will say it make arrangement for regular supply of electricity, water, construction of roads, dams, building, bridges, not only construction but maintenance as well as it ensure that the proper education system should flourish in the country. दैट मीन्स प्राथमिक शिक्षा पाठशालाएं होनी चाहिए, यूनिवर्सिटी और कॉलेजेस का प्रावधान होना चाहिए ताकि देश का युवा वर्ग शिक्षा पाकर किसी योग्य स्थान के ऊपर पहुंच सके और देश प्रगति और उन्नति के पथ के ऊपर अग्रसर हो सके. इसी प्रकार से हेल्थ सेक्टर के अंदर हेल्थ सर्विसेज आर इंश्योर्ड. दैट मीन्स डिफरेंट हॉस्पिटल, क्लिनिक्स एंड OPD डिपार्टमेंट्स दैट आर ओपन्ड बाय द गवर्नमेंट. अब इन एडिशन टू दैट देयर आर सम अदर फंक्शंस. It decide about the economic policies of the country. In the same way, how country is going to maintain relation with rest of the world is also determined by the government of your country. So even you see the determination of how much taxes will be levied by the different governments, that is also done. And in the same way, it is protecting the frontier. That means the domestic territory of a country, and it has got a borderline that is always defended with the help of army, navy and air force. That means armed forces are maintained and they are properly given the remuneration, salary, wages and so on. So many functions. That means if you get the second category question, what are the different functions? So what you will say, it ensures supply of water, electricity, disposal of waste, garbage and so on. Proper sanitation system should be there. That means sewage system construction and its maintenance is also part of its job. Sewage system construction and maintenance. Then roads, dams, buildings, bridges, all are maintained by roads, dams, buildings as well as bridges. Their construction is ensured by the government. That means providing good infrastructure to the masses is a part of job of government. In addition to that, I told you that it maintained relation with rest of the world. That means you can say it maintains relations with the neighboring countries, or you can say ROW. ROW refers to rest of the world. Economic policy for your country is determined by the government. Economic policies for the country are designed and determined by the government, of course. And in the another major portion, in the time of the natural calamities, the different type of help that is also offered by the government, that means food, clothing, shelter, medicine supply, rescue operations, these all are also carried out by the government of a country. That means you can say rescue operations in the time of natural calamity. Rescue operations are carried out by the government in the time period of natural calamity. I hope you understand the concept of natural calamity. The natural calamity in Hindi, which is termed as Prakritik Apada. What is Prakritik Apada? जैसे कि फ्लड है, सुनामी है, रेनफॉल एक्सेस हो गया है, फ्लड लाइक सिचुएशन है, or earthquake, like these type of events, natural phenomena, they have occurred, and they toll the life, human life, and there is of course they are devastating, causing a huge loss to the property and human life as well. तो लोगों की सहायता करने के लिए विभिन्न प्रकार के ऑपरेशन संचालित किए जाते हैं सरकार के द्वारा. So now the last part, but not the least, of course, we say it is protecting the frontier. That means maintenance. Maintenance of armed forces in order to protect the country from the foreign attack is one of the major responsibility of government of any country. So at most few points I have mentioned here, which you can write at random. 5 points at most you can be asked in a paper. Okay, how government is helping. In addition to that, then we are often asked about three main things. What are the branches of government? What are the levels at which in India government is operating? So the levels at which in India government is operating, there are three levels. So what are the three levels at which government is operating in India? It is operating at three levels. That means one is central, second is state, and third one is the local level. Central government answerable for maintenance of law and order and affairs of the entire country, and state government of course is answerable, responsible for maintenance of law and order, managing the affair of that particular state. And local government is answerable for maintenance of that particular ward, municipality, municipal corporation is controlling to a particular region, which is of course lesser than the size of a state. They are answerable for law and order maintenance of their respective areas, but of course which is lesser as compared to the central and state government scale of operation. So that means what is the third important thing that we talked about here? What are the levels at which government in India is operating? So the levels are, there are three levels at which in India government is operating. I hope you could understand out of it. What are the three levels? So it is operating at central level, state level, as well as at the local level. So these were the levels. Somebody can ask you one more crucial question when you go to the paper. That is, what are the branches of government? Yes. So what are the branches? In Indian context we are talking about, there are three branches, beta. That is executive, legislature and judiciary. So always put into the mind, these are the levels of government, and here we have been talking about the branches, or you can say organs of government. Branches or organs. So when we say branches or organs, so executive, legislature and judiciary. Okay. So of course for a layman, of course this is something very cumbersome, कुछ भारी भारी से शब्द हैं, बट अगर हम अपने दैनिक डे टू डे की भाषा में आपको समझाने का प्रयास करूं, what is executive? The ruling government is executive. Ruling government, like nowadays BJP is governing, it is sitting in the center. So this is executive now. That means प्रधानमंत्री, उसके साथ उसकी कैबिनेट, that is executive. It is responsible for what? For implementation of the various decisions which are taken by the parliament, the legislature. हमारे देश में कानून बनाने के लिए जिस संस्था का नाम सबसे पहले आता है वो होती है लेजिस्लेचर। पूरे देश के लिए कानून कहाँ बनता है बेटा? पार्लियामेंट के अंदर। सो पार्लियामेंट इज द लॉ मेकिंग बॉडी ऑफ योर कंट्री, दैट इज द लेजिस्लेचर। कानून यहाँ बनते हैं। एंड एग्जीक्यूटिव इज आंसरेबल फॉर इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफ वट एवर इज डिसाइडेड हेयर। लेजिस्लेचर में जिस कानून का बिल पेश किया गया और दोनों सदनों के द्वारा पारित कर दिया गया, देश के राष्ट्रपति ने उसको अनुमोदन दे दिया, हस्ताक्षर प्रदान कर दिए, इट हैज बिकम द लॉ फॉर योर कंट्री। नाउ इट इज द पार्ट ऑफ एग्जीक्यूटिव टू गेट इट इम्प्लीमेंटेड। लास्ट पोर्शन, जुडिशरी, that is the legal structure of your country. The entire court structure is termed as judiciary. That means whenever disputes, misunderstanding between two individuals, between two organizations, even between two governments is also there within the country, they are addressing to whom? They are going to the court to get a justice. So judiciary, that is Nyayapalika in Hindi basically. Judiciary is the Nyayapalika, entire court structure of your country. और सबसे बड़ा हमारा कोर्ट कौन सा है इस कंट्री का? दैट मीन्स सुप्रीम कोर्ट, दैट इज द हाईएस्ट जुडिशियल कोर्ट इन योर कंट्री, सुप्रीम कोर्ट। So we'll talk about the branches of government in detail in the next video of mine. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.